have you, two different guys in the same day.
Yeah.
I don't even need to say, take a look. That's my body telling the real answer. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna end this soon, pero hey.
I just left an appointment. That man kissed me on my forehead, handed me this chicken leg, and sent me on my way.
You know, women have a hard time choosing where to eat because the last time they did, they doomed all of humanity.
Men are done tolerating disrespect from their wives and girlfriends. This should be a good video. Let's jump into it.
I think we just got fat shamed. This super athletic guy just sped past us and he was like, "How's it going, ladies?" We were like, "We're doing great." He goes, "I used to be 50 pounds heavier. Just stay away from fast food." Okay, queen. We do not eat fast food. Very interesting.
It's reasons like this why men don't bother anymore. This guy saw some woman trying to improve their health and was giving them encouragement, and she just turned around and took it as an insult. There's no point in being nice when they just insist on staying mean.
Would you rather be cheated on one time, but they tell you, or a lot of times, but you never find out?
One time and they tell me, so that way I could just get it over with and cut it off instantly.
Okay, you wouldn't work it out? Okay.
If I was cheated on 20 times, I would definitely know. I got cheated on like 5 times in one relationship, and I never found out to the end, so I might as well just get cheated on once and find out. I'd rather get cheated on than know.
Would you leave them?
I mean, yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater.
It's weird how she tried to make it seem like cheating isn't that big of a deal after he said that he'd be done with the woman after finding out. If she's cheating, there's no fixing the problem, and if you stick around, she'll just do it again because she knows that she can get away with it.
Like 5'6", 5'5".
How tall does your man have to be?
5'8", 5'9".
If you were to lift it up to 5'8", where would you think it is?
Maybe right here. I thought that was 4.
You thought that was what?
I thought it was 4, like 4'11".
You thought that was 4'11"? What?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm a little lit. I'm 5'2", so I don't know why I thought that. It didn't process.
Let's be real, most modern women have no idea how tall 6 feet actually is. It's always just going to be used as a status symbol they can parade around. That's the only reason why they care so much, even though they aren't even capable when it comes to basic measurements.
So, okay, the mother thing, so obviously you have mommy issues and
I'm out.
I want somebody who has a little bit more of a business-oriented mindset, and if you're not really sure where this money's going, you know, doesn't really want to.
Oh my God, taking forever, am I right? I'm out.
Business-oriented is just modern women speak for having multiple sources of income, and a woman like this has no business demanding money of men when she's that old and clearly has no dating prospects of her own.
No. You're not gonna post this. You're gonna post me, and then you can post your food. If not, you're not gonna post anything.
I'm not gonna post you.
Okay, well then you're not gonna post this food. Straight up. You're over here posting everything but me. Like the food, the drinks, the place I took you. You're not gonna post it.
He refuses to post him on social media, but you know that if he's not posting about her regularly, she's going to lose her mind. It's always one side when it comes to nonsense like this. They only care about themselves and their own image.
I'm pretty and I know I'm pretty, and that makes people so mad. I made a video saying that going out in public is stressful sometimes because everyone's looking at you, and like guys will do things to get your attention, and especially now that I have a following, people are like talking about me, or then they'll come up to me. Like, it's just a different experience than it used to be before I got a nose job and hair extensions and lost weight and started posting on social media, and people, mostly guys, trying to gaslight me and be like, "You're not pretty, you're chopped." You literally cannot tell me that I'm not objectively pretty. I fit the beauty standard. That is just a fact.
Everybody is entitled to their own personal preferences when it comes to what they find attractive, but I think we can all agree that if she's so full of herself and talking like that online, that makes her instantly unattractive to most men out there.
And the funny thing is, I don't see it as that much of a personal thing. For me, you are who you are, and then there's your looks, and your looks give you a competitive advantage. But then obviously there's pretty privilege, but there's also times where it doesn't serve you and it's more anxiety ridden, or people are ruder to you, or whatever. Anyways, I just came on here to say that you can't gaslight me. I know I'm pretty. You could never make me hate myself.
Men have better things to do with their time than create elaborate plots to make this woman hate herself, and men don't really need to do that. The fact that she's going on and on about how she looks shows how much she hates herself. Why steal that job from her?
Truly, I love myself so deeply, and social media sees one little piece of the pie. Everybody knows this. I don't even believe in like any of the hate on social media. Like, you're a bot. No one's ever said this in my face, so that's how I know you don't exist in my universe. Anyways, all to say to the girls who are told certain things, especially by guys or hater girls, they're mad that you're confident. You know, if you're pretty, you know how you look, and other people's opinions, whether it's advice, compliments, insults, it's all just noise from other people.
She says the haters that call her out for not being attractive don't exist. Then she proceeds to endlessly talk about them and how they don't bother her. You'd think that if that was the case, she wouldn't talk about them because according to her own words, they don't exist.
If you're a man, let me give you a piece of advice. If you ask a woman on a date,
This is exactly why men are walking away. It's better for a guy to invest in the things that he enjoys doing rather than wasting his time with an entitled woman who's just going to make fun of him for enjoying something as simple and intricate as model trains. So good riddance.
Name one continent.
America?
Which one?
Gosh, it's so embarrassing.
I guess, yeah, technically there's two Americas. Which one?
Yeah. I really can't think.
What continent are you on right now?
I know, I can't. I don't know.
You don't know what continent you're in right now?
No.
Yes, you have to guess. I'm not gonna skip you.
I know.
I'm sorry. Or, I'm not sorry. We need the crickets.
I know, we need the crickets. It's not coming to me.
Not even... And you have high standards, right?
I know. Yeah.
No shade.
No shame. No, some shame.
For all of the talk we hear from modern women about how their college educations make them superior to men, it's rather funny to see how these women fail at basic geography. It just proves how little those college educations actually are worth in the grand scheme of things.
This boy I broke up with, I don't want to be with him. He made me miserable for months. He just released me. Basically was like, hey, loving you was the best thing ever. It changed me. I'm sorry I couldn't be better for you. So basically, he gave up, which is what I wanted, but now I'm like, you gave up on me. Why couldn't you just be better? I gave you all the instructions, but I don't even want him. He's not gonna be my husband. ChatGPT told me that.
Whenever women like this break up with their boyfriends, they're only happy when the man is left broken and begging for another chance, and she's breaking down because she wasn't able to hurt the guy when she broke up with him. That's a horrible way to treat somebody, honestly.
What's your age?
18.
What's the most amount of money you've spent on a man in one night?
Like $10? Like 20?
Out of all your relationships, that's the most?
I'd say, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's flip it. What's the most amount of money a man has spent on you in a night?
Like 20,000. Around there.
20,000? Yeah. Were you all together at the time, or?
Yeah, we were. It was a two-man.
No man worth his self-respect should be spending anywhere near 20 grand for a date. Leading with your wallet will get you absolutely nowhere. She will gladly take your money but will leave you with nothing else because there's nothing for that woman to actually respect.
It was a two-man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here in Miami.
How do you even get into that situation?
We just walk around here and they'll hit us up. Yeah. Or they're like they'll come up to us and ask for our numbers or something.
It's that easy?
Yeah. No, it's not that easy. It is, but it's not.
Okay. So when that guy spent 20K on the two of you, what happened?
We just hung out. We just hung out. Yeah. We had dinner. Went to a few clubs. Went on the yacht.
These women are either leaving out massive amounts of details or they totally took advantage of those guys. Either way, it just goes to show what these women are after, and they have no problem using men if it means getting what they want out of the deal, just so long as they're not paying.
So coming out of that experience, is that the expectation going forward from your man?
Yes. Yes.
want him to drop the bag on you?
He doesn't have to, but I'd prefer.
Okay.
We just feel like if we're gonna settle for someone, we want to settle for someone worth it.
Yeah.
And who values us.
Exactly.
Because we don't care for being in a relationship, so they have to be special.
But these guys who did that, were you in a relationship with them or no?
No.
It was the first time we met.
Literally.
These women are insanely young and they've already guaranteed that they are going to be alone for the rest of their lives. No man wants to be with a woman who's openly talking about settling for a guy just so long as he has money. That's just ridiculous.
What would you rate him on a scale from 1 to 10?
An 8.
An 8? She said she gave you an 8.
You got me an 8?
What would you rate her on a scale from 1 to 10?
Give me a 360, baby. Is all this real?
No.
I get about a 5.
Just because it's fake.
A lot of these women seem to think that men are just going to find them attractive if they have surgical enhancements, but really most of the time that's not the case. They are obviously fake, and it just shows that they are terrible with their money and have extreme issues with their self-image.
So all the men from my previous post saying that they have found peace by being alone, and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
Oh, they didn't try to say anything. They flat out said that they'd rather be by themselves and peaceful than to be with some of the women that are available out there.
I have to disagree.
Of course there would be some women that have to disagree with that statement because they simply cannot bring themselves to believe that many men, especially after seeing what's out there in the dating market, would rather be single, and they're actually happier being so.
Women like this are not capable of bringing peace. The fact that she had to post a video of her getting angry over the fact that men would rather stay single just shows how she's addicted to drama and chaos, and she can't stand being called out on it.
I do not think that if a woman that you so desired was available to you, you would choose peace over commitment, good meals with conversation, and things like that. So I'm going to call your bluff.
Some women simply don't get it, because none of those things that were listed are actually what brings a man peace in a relationship. And if we're being really honest with ourselves, most men can get all of those perks of being in a relationship without actually being in one. So quite frankly, ladies, some of you are going to have to start accepting that men can be happy by themselves. I know that comes as a surprise.
There's no bluff to call. Men weren't bluffing when we said we were done with this garbage. We don't need women like this in our lives, and if it's the choice between an emotionally unhinged middle-aged woman or having a peaceful life, we know which one we're choosing every single damn time.
He's gonna start the workout right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
So then right over where that backdrop is, we'll have photos and pictures and all that stuff.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool, thank you.
She's like, get the hell back in line.
Oh, I did not
She's
say
like,
that.
Get back to your damn spot.
If Jocko was here, Jocko would say that. But I get to be nice. Get your nasty hands off my man, woman. That's the same thing as hugging. Literally, don't touch my man when you're talking to him. You need to say this. Not me nasty.
Don't touch me nasty.
I hate that.
I didn't even think about that.
I almost said something. I was like, "Whatcha? Karate chop."
Women like this see men as property. They see another woman lightly brush a guy and they immediately want to choose violence. And when things get out of hand, you can guess who has to dive in and break everything up. Any woman who says that looks don't matter when it comes to a man is clearly fishing for attention. We all know that if a woman has a choice between Chad and an average-looking man with quote-unquote emotional intelligence, we know which man she's going to be choosing. The best way to ruin a friendship between modern women is for one of them to get a boyfriend or to get engaged. The fact that they're getting something that the other woman wants is enough to send them into a vindictive rage. You can practically set your watch on it. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.